This is a seaweed gathering basket made by Elsie Allen. It came into my possession through my mother, she gave it to my mother to learn how to make this seaweed gathering basket. And this really comes in handy at the ocean when you've got your wet seaweed and you want to dry it right there on the rocks. You can. These are just a sample of some of the baskets that I'm working with using non-native materials of raffia, and then whatever string I could find or buy in the stores. This little one, I'm trying to copy my ancestor Tom Mitchell. He made a basket the size of a pinhead. It seems like there was a basket made for everything, for cooking. The bear doctors made baskets, and those are the ones that no one wants to bother, or any baskets that belong to a medicine man.
Good Pomo baskets are an expression, literally, of the soul of the weaver. And it's possible to look at the intricacy in the design and to understand where that weaver, where that woman in most cases was coming from, what it was that she was trying to express. A traditional Pomo weaver would think of herself as having the basket flow through them, that it wasn't necessarily their creation.
Elsie was a really spectacular woman, trying to teach us about praying and the spiritual part that goes into basket weaving. When I learned from her, she emphasized that your materials is the preparation. You know, you can sit there and just weave, but really it's cleaning your materials and making sure you went out and dug the best ones.
Pomo women traditionally took care of the very same plant communities generation after generation after generation. We're looking at a culture that has so much intimate knowledge about Sonoma County. They kept it beautiful for thousands of years. The Pomo you see never saw Sonoma County as something other than themselves. They saw themselves as integrated totally into what was here, so that for them to walk through the oak woodland is still to walk through a place that is crowded and filled with friends, linked to the animals, linked to the plants. And that attitude, that worldview in which people are not separate from the habitat, but are part of this infinitely beautiful web of life, is something that's built in to the basketry of the Pomo, which is the most complex and probably the most developed in the world.
Some of us have kept our culture. It's been a real struggle for the ones who are in the cities like Ukiah, Santa Rosa. Whatever the resources the land has, I guess, is what dictates who still keeps their culture or the history. Almost all of us, California Indians, maybe the others too, the other tribes, when they see these baskets that were made way back before we lost our culture and whatever went into it, there's something there that's calling us. And I feel it every time I go around. I break down and cry. The designs on the baskets that are in the museums are very beautiful. The baskets are like a testimony. When I see those baskets, I say, go look. I said, look at this. This shows what we were and what we accomplished back then. I'm really happy about the baskets being preserved. When I was young, I didn't like that. We felt that was not the place for our baskets, and I still feel that. But I have a new respect in that they're preserved, and to me it shows that our ancestors weren't savage and no good as the first Europeans saw us. I'm just really proud of being a California Indian. I don't like the exploitation of our environment, but I feel powerless, to do anything about it. What we would like people to understand about us is that we're not done yet, that we still have a long way to go. We want to get along with our human brothers and sisters.